it. It's time.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So this weekend, what is coming out? To sum up, there have been, or there will be in the next couple weeks, a number of interesting horror films that are coming our way. We won't even mention the names of some of them because critics aren't getting the opportunity to view them beforehand, which is that's usually a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
Okay.
This one, though, they did happen to let us catch a glimpse of. If you haven't seen the trailers for this yet, the film is called Renfield. Take a look at this. Hi, are you here for the meeting? Well, come on. No!
Some call me the Dark One. Others, the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Reference?
So here's the thing.
Oh my God!
It's Nicolas Cage as Dracula. And so, and Bill, I was asking you earlier, could you name any Nicolas Cage
by
films
name
from the last 10 years?
I'm struggling.
Well, there was the one that came out a little earlier this year that was also, what I have said has kind of been the relaunch of his career. Now, he has been acting consistently for the last
he's been in
10, 15
million things.
Yeah, but none of them really moving the needle as far as like major box office success or anything like that, except for these last few. Now, some have received critical acclaim, so I'm not going to completely just, you know, sully his name. Nicolas Cage, though, has about two speeds when it comes to acting. It is intense and more intense. And this role as Dracula is quite possibly the perfect combination for both of those speeds for Nicolas Cage, because what gets more intense than Dracula? Well, also Nicholas Hoult, who happens to play Renfield. And Renfield, if you're not familiar with the Dracula lore, Renfield is the henchman, or the familiar to the vampire, the human person who goes out and does Dracula's bidding by day. Only in this case, Renfield starts to realize now in the 21st century that they sort of have a codependent relationship and that he wants out.
Toxic.
He wants out. This is
so they've been together for a really long time.
Yeah.
Nick Cage looked like in that preview like he was having a good time filming this movie.
He's having a
relishing it.
Having a blast. I mean, did you have a favorite horror monster growing up as a kid?
I mean, I really liked Dracula. That was I was super into it.
That was my jam as well. I mean, and full disclosure, my license plate used to be Nosferatu.
No, really?
Once upon a time. In fact, yeah, that car ended with a terrible fate, though. So, you know,
well, wonder why.
Maybe bad vibes.
You were tempting fate.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the point is this is a send-up on the Dracula story. Gallons upon gallons of blood. Yes, it is gory. I'm not going to lie about that. But it is also just a kick in the pants for fans of the vampire lore. So it runs 93 minutes. It's Nick Cage doing what he does, being goofy, being a ham. And while the script isn't exactly stretching things, it's also not it's not a terrible waste of your time either. This is fun. It's just fun. You look like you wanted to ask a question.
No, I just want to know what you're rating this one, because it does look like Nick Cage in on the joke.
He is.
That's right.
Very much so. I'm going to give this a 3 popcorn rating.
Oh,
with this, and I think if you are a fan of Dracula or anything that is like pestilence of the night, yes, this is your jam right here. Rated R for obvious reasons, as I'm getting a little choked up over this.
Not for the kids.
Not for the kids. Don't even think about bringing the kids to this one. But yeah, just go, enjoy, realize this is not an intelligent script. It's just for fun. It's more fun than Dracula Dead and Loving It, which was a Mel Brooks film back from like 1995. Yeah.
You know, the scary versus goofy mashup. Where is that?
Yeah, this is more goof, but with enough
gore.
punch. Yeah.
Well, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
How about our weekend forecast?